top headlines. Chief Minister lays foundation stones for projects at Kairak, Thokchom district. After 10 days silence, Kuki militants launched fresh attacks targeting Meitei villages at 3 places near Yaingangpokpi under Yaingangpokpi police station. Manipur's third gold medal secured by Ruban Meitei in vault event at the 37th National Games. Waiting for a final decision from the State Home Department on the steps for destruction of poppy plantation, Mahesor Thokchom. Do we not have any right for peaceful assembly and discussion to unite all youth in a democratic country and state like Manipur? YOM. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East and Imphal West till 10 p.m. for Bishnupur district also. Curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today. Hello and welcome to ELITETV English News. This is Thokchom Aleza bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in detail. As a continuation of the government's initiative to take up development projects, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today laid foundation stones for various development projects at a program held at Kairak, Thokchom district. The projects, which are estimated to be taken up with a total cost of Rs 14 crores, consist of Manipur Road Project improvement of road from Kairak to Wabagai, Tera Urak and improvement of road from Wabagai, Tera Urak to Turel Mamai and construction of football ground with natural grass at Kairak. The implementing agency for the first 2 road projects is DRDA, Thokchom district, and that of the football ground is Manipur Police Housing Corporation Limited. Addressing the gathering at the program venue, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh informed that the football ground for which the foundation stone was laid will be constructed with a cost of around Rs 8 crores. The ground will have an RCC gallery which includes a changing room and toilet too, he added. He continued that the state government would be constructing a total of 11 such football grounds across the state. Chief Minister mentioned that the state has been witnessing a tough phase due to the present conflict and everyone has been facing much hardships. However, the government must continue its development work alongside taking up measures to restore peace and normalcy in the state, he continued. He highlighted the root causes of the current conflict in the state, reiterating that Prime Minister and other central leaders had been taking up certain initiatives to protect the state and its indigenous people, apart from various development and welfare programs. Mentioning different welfare schemes brought up by the central and state government, he maintained that the central leaders has concern for the people of the state. And Biren further stated that the repairing of road stretches from Mayang Imphal to Thokchom Lamkai will be started by the end of this year, informing that the central government has approved an amount of Rs 480 crores for the same. During the program, the Chief Minister also distributed certain items under Samagra Shiksha flagship program, CMHT cards, Ayushman Bharat cards, Old Age Pension Scheme, CM Widow Pension Scheme, Nabsha Ration cards, LPG connection under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana and job cards were also distributed to the beneficiaries. Works Minister Govindas Thokchom, Social Welfare Minister Haikam Dingo, Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha Maharaja Lesemba Sanajauba, Chairman Manipur Pollution Control Board Dr. Usam Diben, Chairman Manipur Industrial Development Corporation Limited Kongkham Robindro, Chairman Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Khongban Tabam Ibomcha, Chairman Manipur Electronics Development Corporation Sapam Kunjukeswar, MLA of Kakching AC Mayanglambam Rameshwar and other government officials attended the program among others.
Sahi tare kuntak pugi puari madu kannana bahona bada Narsingh Maharaj, Gambhir Singh Maharaj, Hira Sandra Thola Kanda, Anga Saraga, Gorilla warfare Toroga, Kalaki by Magna back to me. Maharaj into the Sakra Matung the city koi, Paratatil Matung de Kogi, Fivum Carino, a quick Kamana lady. Politician I will say, Lambitung Shembok to Kagnate. Lairba Praja Wana Tabaseva Toputu Kungape. Nasigi Mirol Amri Tungi Mirol the Equi Zati said Kamina Hingo with again. Kamina Naga Tamang with the Kamina Septi when a Tamang with the Gabi Wakal Kalaga Wato Gudbuni, a Shemba politician.
After apparent silence of 10 days to the violence that began on May 3 with the Kuki militants targeting and attacking Meitei villages, fresh gun attacks have been reported yesterday late night from Yangang Pokpi village under Lamlai Assembly constituency. At around 10 p.m. yesterday, armed Kuki militants fired several rounds of bullets targeting Meitei villages at Sabung Khok, Yangang Pokpi, Santi Khongbal, Thamnak Pokpi from the hills located at Tuizin Faimon, Yangang Pokpi, Uyokching, Kaune and Natum. Villagers of the area have expressed discontentment over non-reaction and retaliation by the security forces deployed in the area to the attacks by the Kuki militants. According to a villager, though the state government claims that peace has returned in the state, there has been several rampant attacks by Kuki militants, targeting the Meitei villages under Yangang Pokpi. However, the security forces deployed in the area for safeguard of the villagers have been doing nothing and are remaining as mere spectators and demanded that IRB personnel and state commando be deployed in the area.
Ground lady Zigi Maningi Jing the Moy Bunker Mafam Ani Ohumlay Sidagin Nungmay round Kungumba Kape Aduga Sangran Ana Emmanuel Iskun Jangmam Dagi Jangaga Leba Kun Adudagin Numerol Mangatur Makape Ado Sigi Zagazi the Jida Sumaina Toy Nangasin Nini whom Niger Capsule in Numaja do Nahan Narangi Matan Nahanduju Sigi Hana Sunuro and a Pangan Kuntaramagaji Cookin election gives Asidagi Kapani Adugan Narangi Nungdina Si Urang Palum Dagi Manakape Ado I could Lady Jidi saying na I could get Sigi Manakida Koi Center Army High Tareko Besep Moy Tazaba Moy the Tazaba Tamaga Labani Adubu Moinadi cookies in a capa ena Amu did no may Uta Capi de Makut and Bide Nupa Quay Krakatani Swy the lady I coin a Chiluraga Hanjalak with the Yum Ledam Draga Dino Sira Janga Yum Janga Age Idea Kodia Pesapa Inakum Junata Vanina Matalaka Hingo Labor Yum Savang Banata Vanina Lady by Yum Hingo Jidi Sira Janga again.
On the other hand, villagers of Santi Khongbal expressed that yesterday's attack was made from Yangang Pokpi, Uyokching. However, the central security forces deployed in the area remained inactive, despite gun firings from the Kuki militants, stating that they cannot fire back until the Kuki militants approach nearer to them. The villagers asked whether the central security forces are going to wait for injuries of the Meitei villagers for them to retaliate against the Kuki militants. Due to the rampant attacks, children and women of the area are unable to sleep in peace and urge the state authority to look into the matter seriously.
State force outpost Adu Sinadi Moidi Sida area the Sanponate, Adu Akoi Besep Center Post Besep Pudi Ngapiri Ngapazima Coina Harizna, the Makoto Hire, Adu Moina Moi Masaxi Udra Kapaya de Kotavia de Moina selection Haven, Adu Yorokpadi Zagazi Yamna Yosele, Marujan Rangu, Naramokona Kapazi, Marukam City Yosele, Adu Sena de Koi Maruja, Akoi Mio Yamada Palagadi, Koi Leka, me Yamada Palagadi Masakaramata Dino, Impal Mayonda. Irang ji leitre haina state sarkar na di lautopiri adubu hai rebi area si de masing thengam numit khoding sum kapse lagli ado si koi yang bopi area si lai buje koi maside koi kham ngam dre ai khoi na nong ma da khoi na nong mai rup da ka pu laite ai khoi gi BSF lai bujing jina ju na khoi khot han ba ro noi karib da ma khon thon ba ro na khoi ngasi bok da khang lai bani
o sati hanjalle na khoi mafam di da changaga tumme aduga tummi ngai du da moi kap thara ya kap du na ahing du da ki da na chele khoi chele ko chen chele aduga mo hanjan jira ju ki re aduga swai da sum ma le moi na hankala da song kap bani na khoi ju ki ra mi ra ngang lu bi jam ta lei ba ngam dre ba mafam di da adu khoi yam ngai ja de sumai na taw ba je adagi khoi di yum ne na mo hanjalle moi na hankala da sum kap tra lei ra bani na nungai te ba khoi ju ki bam po e ba.
Meanwhile, Maira Paibis of Sabungkong Kuno expressed that if the Central Security Forces are going to sit just as mere spectators to the attacks by the Kuki militants, then they must be removed from the place, and also stressed that if such attacks cannot be stopped, then how will the farmers reap the harvest from the paddy fields?
Sab saba matik saba akhoi gi chingong chingya da leitar be akhoi je si amu hana kap thol kan ba sab saba moi mathak ta gi sab sab action lokhat han biu ha bu wafam je bangkar ma ama changjan da sido re sido khaba bangkar jing amu han da na naung na muk sajale aduga moina bangkar do sido ko ju leite moina kap thore na moi rom da kupa mi yang changbi bu ju leite akhoi gi chingong chingya da lei ba akhoi bu section na kum na yeng jan bi bu ju leite aduna moina the mana yeng jan biro de bo ra gadi akhoi ta seng na akhoi Manipur dagi moi lak biri ba akhoi ngak biri na lak biri ba Central Force sing je loin ma han bigro am ta le biranu akhoi ngak isan akhoi isang ngak charage.
Ruban Meitei has bagged third gold medal for Manipur at the Goa 37th National Games Vault event. Ruban Meitei's near perfect performance in the vault in gymnastics with a score of 13.22 won the gold medal at the Padam Sports Complex, adding yet another gold in the medal tally. Ruban had already won a silver in the floor exercise. Mohammad Anna 13.03 of Odisha and Uzwal Naidu 13.98 of Karnataka won the silver and bronze respectively. Earlier, Ariha Pangambam won gold in the individual aerobics. The trio aerobics gymnasts comprising Ariha Pangambam, Anjori Pangambam and Leslembi Chabungbam won gold, increasing the medal tally. Bobby Waikom, TFD Mission Manipur, said that the Manipur gymnastics team's impressive performance with 3 gold and 1 silver is an awakening. Ruban Meitei won gold and silver in the vault and floor exercise. It was a close one. We were hoping that gymnastics will receive a special attraction among the new generation in the coming years, Bobby Waikom said. A one-day discussion on the topic Chin Kuki narco-terrorist Kimayokta has been held today at Angtha, jointly organized by Peace, Unity and Integrity Committee Angtha and Apunba Maira Paibilup Angtha. During the discussion, RPI National Secretary Maheswar Thongnauzam expressed that he has plans to visit several states outside Manipur. However, he has been waiting for a final decision from the State Home Department with regard to the destruction of poppy plantation in the state before their harvest. He also expressed that despite direction being issued by the Defense Minister to extend possible help and support for destruction of the poppy plantation, no order has been given till date by the state government to the Home Department and Narcotics Control Bureau with regards to the destruction of the poppy plantation. He further expressed that since his returning to Manipur on October 7, he had already met the Chief Minister and Biren, who assured him that by any means, whether they use chopper or any other means, will destroy the poppy plantation during the winter season, after conclusion of an advanced survey which they are currently conducting. He has been waiting for an outcome and result of such commitment, he added. He does stress that poppy plantation is the backbone of the Chin Kuki narco-terrorists and such illegal plantation must be destroyed. Further, Maheswar Thongnauzam during the public discussion expressed that time has come for us to question the authority as to why we are not given our full rights, and also added that if any law or act is against the communities of the state, then such acts or laws must be reformed. We all must unite and show our strength of unity, he added.
की कुकी चिन नाको टेररिस्ट की ख्वाइदगी बैकबोन ओरिबा पॉपी की बिजनेस है सि मुथत तब यादे हाइदुना नसाना हुजिकी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट की फिरेप अमति खंगबनिना कुमारी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की फिरेप से कई लेरिगे हाइबे खंगला चबने सिदा हेक थोरपन निमितुदा ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर सु उनजै उनबदा मतम खरा आई माना सर्वे ममी खरा पले अदुदी मीडिया दा हाइजर रोगे अखोइगी मी कुकी सिंग सिंगखिनबा थबक मो ओइगनी अदुना कुमाई तौगे हाइदला माना सर्वे अमनि तौरी सिबोकदि नाइबिगो नवेंबर ताइ ओइदो माली अदुगा महेश एनी हाउ तौरगा आई मुथत्सगे मुथत्पगी हानगी वार ऑन ड्रग्स की पॉपीगी मुथत्पगी थबक सुमाना तौ लेबनिना एनी हाउ तौरगा आई मुथत्सगे हाइदि नुमित खरा आई अखोइ कमिटी चपुला पुलक कमिटी ओइना चतपने सिदा कैदवे आइना नुमित खरा ओइ पाउं लाक्सरी से महेश होना टेको पब्लिक की वॉइस नहीं अदुना एनी हाउ पाउं न लोरी मतम लोबीरो अखोइ नुमित खरा नाइरि बसे नाइरासी ओके अदुगे एनी हाउ पॉपी प्लांटेशन तौरीबसे मुथत्तब एनी हाउ यादि हैबगी दमकता आई मणिपुर हुजिबु लेजबने निमित खर नाइबो ओइना अदुना सिन कुकी नार्को टेररिस्ट अमसु इलीगल इमिग्रेंट्स अखोइगी एकना पोलिसे सि मरु फुंगना मुथत्तब मतुंगदा अखोइगी लैरिबा अखोइ मैतैबु नंधनब तौरीबा एक म्यामसे एनी हाउ कोइना रिफॉर्म तौदबया
Youth of Manipur has questioned whether they do not have any right for peaceful assembly and discussion to unite all youths in a democratic country and state like Manipur. The question was raised today during an interaction with media persons after the proposed plan of meeting of youths scheduled to be held today at Patsoi Part 2, Irompukri Mapal, was foiled upon restrictions imposed by state security forces. As a part of the ongoing process of unification of all youths of all different assembly constituency of the state, Youth of Manipur had proposed for a meeting today at Patsoi Part 2, Irompukri Mapal. However, the state security forces did not allow them to hold the meeting. Members of Youth of Manipur raised the question as to why and on what grounds their meeting was not allowed by the security forces. Youth of Manipur, while talking to ELITETV, further expressed that we must not hold ourselves and sit back, thinking that our houses are still safe and have not been burnt by the Kuki militants. Instead, it is high time that we all come out and unite as one to find an amicable solution to the ongoing crisis. If we are divided, how can we save our motherland? If we fight amongst ourselves, how can we prosper? They asked. They further raised the question that when the youths of Manipur are trying to unite for the safeguard and integrity of Manipur, are the state security forces not included when they talk of a unified Manipur?
लेनरंबा अखोइगे पुलिस का अखोइगे प्रजा का उंखनबा अदुसु यूरो मणिपुर अखोइ तौरकांदा पुन्ना इचिनाव म्यामसे वखन तामिना कांदा करी न करी तौगदबनो कनादा करी तौगदबनो हाइदना सथरखिबा अखोइगे यूथ ऑफ मणिपुर गी नहासिंग असिदा अखोइगे अतमनना मोइनबु थबा अमा तौगनी हाइरदि तानारगे हेक्ते थुगाइबा अदुगा तौहनबा यारोय हेदना सथबा असिगुम्बा थौंग असि मसि डेमोक्रेसी चटपा लेबाक की मनुंग चन्ना मसिगुम्बा केनोसि लेब्रा मसि अखोइ खंगजदबना अखोइ हंगमनी मसि अखोइ अथु मतमदा मसि लेबाक मियाम खंगना कोई केन खंगन बियो अदुगा कोई लेबाक मियाम नसु खंगबियो.
The Manipur government has termed the notice issued by the Churachandpur-based Joint Students Body calling for a declaration of every Friday as a holiday for all government offices and educational institutions in the southern district as totally illegal. A statement issued by Chief Secretary Vinay Joshi on October 27 said that deliberate attempt of renaming institutions and places had been made along with public declaration for adoption of a resolution for observing every Friday as a holiday by institutions of Government of Manipur, including the offices of DCs, SPs, ZEO, ADCs, government school and colleges in the town of Churachandpur, which is totally illegal. It said the state government has taken up necessary preventive and precautionary measures along with robust mechanisms to avoid any untoward incident. The statement said any such act of spreading a message and public notice poses a threat to communal harmony, peaceful coexistence and internal and national security and is viewed seriously by the state government. It appealed to the public not to rely on such posts which has been illegally generated and not to resort to any kind of unwarranted act or violence. Earlier, the JSB in a statement on October 26 said, "We are committed to the continuation and improvement of an education-friendly environment in our living space, even in these difficult times." In order to make the government hear, the JSB had adopted a resolution on August 18 for all institutions of Government of Manipur, starting from DC SP, to observe Friday as a holiday. 120 CMHT Chief Minister Gi Haksel Gi Tengbang cards have been distributed today to the beneficiaries of Ward number 7, 8, 10 and 24 of the Sagolban Assembly constituency. The CMHT cards were distributed by MLA RK Imo of Sagolban Assembly constituency with dedicated support from cooperatives RK Jiten Singh and Salam Chicken Singh, joined by social workers Sivananda Sarma and Sumitra Takelambam, along with committee members of Sagolban constituency Progressive Committee. It has been expressed that these CMHT cards were initially enrolled during the Inspiring Go to Laikai program conducted by Sagolban Constituency Progressive Committee.
Mamangi chahidagi honaraga Go to Laikai da CM giba CMHT ki card mayamdu ngasi chamaga kunga matakta government na sinabidaktana ngasi hoi Thokchom hore aduna hairiba tawribasi 1 number 7 1 number 8 1 number 10 1 number 24 gi miwe mai jaga gi councillor sing adigi di members adigi di lebi social worker mayam puminaraga committee gi members mayam puminaraga mafam sida sida pangthok chabani aduna hojik leidiba irang sida akoi tangai padana sigumba mayam gi awana taw matam sida khara dorsu kari mating pangba yagadagi haibagi wakhan sidani koi honajaribasi Manipur gi oinasu ran hana koina blanket mafam khudi makte Thokchaba madu phase wise akoi atei jaga da su thungnaba akoi masi akoi pangthorkani aduna leiba committee sigi members mayam na hona binraga Manipur gi atei jaga da walhoba akoi ngamba mating pangjaba habdo Sagolban gi praja gi maigai dagi akoi amat akoi punjan minaraga akoi na angamba jaga khudi makta akoi mating pangjagani haina amukang soi.
Maithai Irol Ek Loina Silon Apun Balup Milal, along with Department of Language Planning and Implementation Government of Manipur, has started a 10-day free education on Maithai Mayak for the students who are taking shelter at Charoibung, UFO Sanglet, Mayang Infa. The inaugural function of the 10-day free educating program was attended by Tomba Mangang, Working President Milal, Paunam Thakaba Maithai, Education Secretary Milal, Yambem Lolindro, President of Charoibung UFO. Speaking on the occasion, Tomba Mangang expressed that the program is being taken up to educate people of Manipur on Maithai Mek script. Alongside the inaugural program, stationery items were also distributed for the inmates of the relief camps and participants. Further, Milal demanded clarification from the concerned Sadar Hills Kukui community with regard to the social media post made yesterday, wherein it was stated that Manipuri subject and Maithai products are banned in Sadar Hills. Milal demanded that the clarification must be issued within 10 days by the concerned Kuki community. Milal expressed that the Maithai Mek script, which is now being taught in all educational institutions via Gazette notification published in the year 2006 and is now being taught up to the level of masters in universities, disrespecting and interrogating the Maithai Mek intentionally by any community is uncalled for, and it will attract serious consequences, and thus cautioned the concerned Kuki community to issue clarification within 10 days. Failing which, Milal will be compelled to take up similar stern actions against those persons who are trying to jeopardize the fruit of age-long struggle for bringing up the Maithai Mek to this level. Milal also urged the state government to take up stringent actions under law against those persons who have made the post on social media platforms. Now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Yen semba haiba mioi ama pamjai. Imphal da leiba yen yonpham dukan amagi yen semba saba haiba mioi ama pamjai. Thagi tolop negotiate tauba yagani. Leifam chapam lemna leiba yabagi khudong chabasu fangbigani. Hena akupa marol gidamak mobile number 9362658436 asida contact taubirakpa yagani.
Revision course Hauseragani. Serin Educational Foundation Nagamapal Soramleraki Class 10 and 12 Science K Revision course Chalibachahi English Ngani Kulumdagi November December Amadi di Matansahi English Ngani Kulmarigi January da Pangcheragani. Class Hobagi Matamna 2nd November English Ngani Kulumdoi. Bosem Amadi CBS ki Tuan course Lazagani. Class 10 gina all subject amadi additional aduga class 12 science gina physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, Manipuri amadi English ni. Class ki matamna nungthil pung 3 minute kundagi numidang pung 9 fawbani. Hostel ki damakta akak na basit masing lejay. Loinana transportation ki khudong saba sa famigani. Hena kupamaro ki damak contact number 8837444089.
Admission open, R&T Institute and Aviation Academy के लाखों session 2023-24 के admission हाउसरे Institute asi Ministry of Corporate Affairs Government of India na well recognized तौरबा amati 5 years service complete ओइरबा Manipur da amatangairaba Air Hostess Training Institute amani class 12 pass तौरबा Mahairoi Singna tungi afaba career amati aviation industry da changningba singna ming chanbiba yaragani male and female punna apply tauba yaraba 10 to 15 years flying experience lairaba trainer singna train tauriba 100 plus students placement pikraba institute asida tongan ba course singi khudong chaba lecture course sing atudi international air hostess training airport operation staff training ground handling loina soft skill career counseling interview skill spoken english and hindi grooming guest lecturer session resume making mock interview service classes first aid interview preparation zumba class swimming class amati airport visits institute asiki staff single loinana placement assistance ki damag infal amati atopa state sing da su khudong chaba pizari khudong chaba sing asiki damag 12 standard loiraba students singna institute asida lakpiduna akupa marol tanabiu amati online inquiry ki damag contact number asida call tawbiduna tanabiu 7005970470 natraga 8132092225.
Welcome back now. Moving on to the news. Ipan Thaba program for newly born 6 babies have been performed today at the Khuman Lampa Youth Hostel Relief Camp, which is being opened only for pregnant mothers who are victims of the current crisis in the state. The ceremony was attended by BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda Devi, General Secretary K. Sarat Kumar and other state-level BJP leaders. Speaking on the occasion, State President of BJP OBC Morcha, who is also the in charge of the youth of the Khuman Lampa Youth Hostel Relief Camp, expressed that amidst the ongoing crisis which began on May 3rd, the state government along with BJP political party opened the relief camp exclusively for pregnant mothers on May 21, and since then 96 pregnant mothers have given birth to 103 children in the relief camp. Customary rituals for all the newborn babies have been performed as per the faith, religion and beliefs. He further stressed that if any pregnant mother is facing difficulties or victims of the current crisis, they may come to this relief camp and avail the benefits that are being made available for such pregnant mothers.
Si pangthok sariba ipal thoram amasung swasti puja si ekoi mafam sida mirul gadobi miolibi social sindugi makhoi gi medical check-up tauba amasung ultrasound loba laboratory test tauba punamak tu pijaba khakta natana ekoi makhoi gi angang unaraba matung dasu ekoi gi manipuri singi chatnabi matung ina mana pamjaba lining lisatuda jumpham oire haraga ekoi gaura dharma chachaba chesal singisu makhoi na pamjaba gaura dharma duda adumak swasti puja gi thoram si pangthoi aduga sanamahi lining chachaba chesal singisu makhoi gi lining matung ina ekoi ipan thabagi thoram si pangthok sabani aduga mafam asida leibada ekoi isalani khakti maitai krisan oi hairiba dugi manungda amadi angang unaraga hujik leiri mahak sigi ipal gi thoram se makhoi gi krisan gi chatnabi matung ina koi thama phabada chongadabani haidana ekoi mathangi tarik taragani choisida magi pani thomda pangthokani aduga ngasi sonjari besi angang taruk mama mangagi phaibok ama yauraga angang taruk punai pan tawjabani.
Amidst the ongoing crisis in the state, student Soibam Uttam of Kindergarten Montessori School, who sustained more than 100 pellet injuries on the head due to excessive use of force by RAF personnel, while protesting against the brutal murder of Linthoingambi and Hemanjit, has been provided monetary assistance by the students of Kindergarten Montessori School today. The assistance was provided by the students at the residence of Soibam Uttam at Hairangoitong, Maibam Lekai. It may be noted that Soibam Uttam is currently undergoing treatment at Ras Medicity. During a joint public meeting of 4 localities held at the community hall of Nongpok Sanjainbam Kuno, President Marangtem Sorojini of Universal Mothers Organization has appealed to all people of the state not to observe and celebrate this year's Ningol Chakoba festival in view of the current scenario of the state. She further continued that the war has not ended and we must be on the alert. She also stressed that the demand of Kotu for taking the dead bodies of Kuki-Jo community will not be allowed until and unless the dead bodies of the Meitei community who were murdered by the Kuki militants are handed over to them. With regard to the approach of the harvesting season, Sorojini drew the attention of the state authority to provide adequate security for farmers in the foothills in order to enable them to reap their harvest. She also stressed that the state authority must also recover weapons from the Kukis in the hills in the way they are recovering weapons from the valley people. In order to bring equality, further stressing that FIR cases must be registered against the Kuki people who have ravaged and bulldozed the homestead lands of Meitei people in Churachandpur district.
Laibaki amadi kunagi lampai ka kaigani haibidi wakalon duri wang madala masih aku jipai dia bukti agak kanada China gani nomai paiba am chingani political dialog tawadawa am khudi makta laiba party khudi makta laiba icha china chong thok pira aga political dialog tha ani om chiba man lo china ba hone diu haiba se mama mayana da khum thoi I told you that can the door is mean. Mean like a matanda. I told you that Nakagani, Kanana, Kangani. I told me amanga. Laiba, my young she fighting chiga. Me, Amma the me could turn food young Kajimat, the Pong. I couldn't be standing at the solo country economic system. I don't think why.
Raja di sam na lai jaran ba khoi mioi ba khoi se kasona ta ba hanta ki Kuki gi lans da di awa bi je thiang hai do asuki matik phanga ban asuki matik phanga ba sida akoi hatak ta su inau nong na ngasa inau piro bitana hai bi ba kasu ikhang khang da na siraga le ram ba ko tu ko akoi sanjem bam sida NIA thajala ani hai bana sing ba gi case ma lokot ba gi kaino phong lai ji ne ba ji se abu atai ma thak ta awa ba ha bi ni spom no pham lai ta na ngasa chan pan hai bi ba Puji koi takhen ji pi da mafam ahum ne koki gi mafam ahum ne mai thadok pirami je mai thadok ga taw khare hoi lan gi matung ina taw gi ko ni adu ga ju awa gi sai theng gi ka su
A one-day discussion program on the theme Issue on Historical Inclusivity and Idea of Manipur has been held today at the Manipur Press Club, which was organized by the Northeast People's Organization NEPO Manipur chapter. The discussion program was jointly participated by Manipur University's School of Human and Environment Sciences retired Professor W. Nabakumar, All Manipur Working Journalists Union's President Bijoy Kakching Tabam, social activist R.K. Ralendrajit and MU Political Science retired Professor K. Ibo. NEPO Manipur Chapter Consultative Member Professor and Mohilal Meitei expressed that today's discussion program has been held to enlighten the people of Manipur on the inner happenings and incidents that are taking place within the backdrop of the current crisis, and the need to take a close examination about the possible outcomes. For Manipur to exist as one, tribes or small communities play a major role, and all the benefits of a scheduled tribe are not available to such small tribal communities. He further expressed that the Kuki communities have been living as warriors and that we need to take precautionary measures with regard to our language as well. He thus expressed that we need to have a closer examination on the inner happenings before making any expressions, and also stressed the need to ponder on the ways of peaceful and harmonious coexistence in the state.
Small tribes in Sebasi, in the size of America, Makui is to Amakatani Manipur, Steva Matanda, Subo. Small tribes may actually young sound or and so that greater you welcome life one it's the community life but some mayamsna ekoi hai lebak se destroy the wadu ne hai we kunje bagal loina masam mayam se basi sasi hai ta ekoi ki lecture ba ekoi London city atiba small tribes mayam se pulgagi makus to pagi makoi semua the power ki lagi sangai pada darkar to
One day's free eye camp has been held today at Tangjeng Mangjing Relief Camp under Sugnu Assembly constituency, which began from 9 a.m. today morning. The free eye camp was jointly organized by Yaima Eye Hospital, Khagempali Pankha, Hudrom Laikai, along with Kakching District United Clubs Organization, Kaduko, Wango and Napat, surrounding clubs organization, Wansuko, under the supervision of All Manipur United Clubs Organization, Amuko. During today's free eye camp, 110 inmates including children and elderly people were provided free eye checkup. 40 spectacles were also provided to the needy inmates. Alongside the free eye camp, Amuko along with Kwakatel Akham Laikai and Kwakatel Lastrom Laikai and members of Ningol, Sinaikol, Nistikol, Kwakatel Akham Laikai donated relief materials including blankets and winter wears for the inmates. Today's free eye camp was participated by doctors and staffs of Yaima Eye Hospital along with Amuko President Ando Luwang, Vice President M.M. Thambo, Office Assistant Secretary M. Menau Maibam Thabi, Kaduko President T.H. Chauba, Secretary General T. Lucky, Ukobit Secretary L. Premjit. General Secretary Nongmaitem Ojit of Wangjing Kuno Young Star Social Club under Kakching District has appealed to all concerned not to make exorbitant and extravagant demands and donations from public who are living from hand to mouth, earning on a daily basis amidst the ongoing conflict which has been prolonging for almost 6 months. The appeal was made during a public meeting held at the Wangjing Kuno Community Hall under the banner, "Let us live in peace, no unreasonable and exorbitant demands from the public." During the public meeting, Nongmaitem Ojit expressed that villagers of Wangjing Kuno have been rendering all possible help and support to the victims of Sugnu Assembly constituency under Kakching District due to the violence that began on May 28 at Sugnu. However, 90% of the villagers of Wangjing Kuno are daily wage workers, and due to the crisis, most of the people have been rendered jobless, without any source of income to support their families. He has appealed to all concerned not to demand for any donations which are exorbitant and which is burden to the daily wage bread earners of the area. He also appealed not to collect monthly interest and subscriptions for cheat funds under the situation returns to normalcy in the state.
Microfinance mapang tauduna sendoi saiba maru mapang iselina usina aikoi leibaki isuasi tanta adri papaudi aikoi lamdam masida klapasina gonba lamdam masida aubida na mahaiduna apil taujari aduga leibak masina leibili civil society CSO amadi aikoi civil society amadi aikoi kangupi oiba iselina amatana aikoi uba thangba ngamoidoba aikoi selgi mate niba.
Now let's take a short break again. Stay tuned for more updates.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlamsing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Diabetes ka loina na hinglibasing thama gi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu thama gi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tebasu numit mangani gi manungda fan bangamle. Pile savidi nungsang nabasu chama fan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oiba ngamle. BP wangbasu thamagi manungda normal oiba ngamle. Pumnamag natural oiba hidak makhalna layang jabani. Hakjang da sokadaba side effect laite. Makhata na hidak chabagi mathausu tararoi. Akupa marolgidamak ngasimak lengsin birau Diabetes Hospital Jennings Road near Punjab National Bank, Porompat, Imphal East.
Planning to study outside Manipur? Are you confused about your college or university selection after 12? Manipur Edu Online provide assistance to help you. College or university selection, admission guidance, career counseling. Don't delay. For more details, kindly log into our website www.manipuredu.online, or you can also call us at 7628 960 947.
Welcome back again. Now moving on to the news. Under the theme Manipur, India, Muknaba and Wakhairol, a one-day discussion program was held today at the Jubilee Hall of Imphal College. Today's discussion program was organized by Indigenous Peoples Organization Manipur, IPOM, participated by President Y. Devadatta Advocate, former acting chairman of Manipur Human Rights Commission Khaidem Mani, MU Department of History retired Professor and Joy Kumar, IGNTU RCM Political Science Faculty Member Dr. Homen Thokchom, Huyen Lanpao Resident Editor and Press Council of India's member Dr. Khaidem Athoba Maite. Dr. Homen Thokchom was speaking during the occasion, expressed that Manipur is reeling under untold hardships and miseries, and the cause of such situation is the inability of the small communities that are residing in Manipur to think that we all are one and we all must live in unity. He further expressed that the best way forward in finding a solution to the current crisis in the state would be to unite and work together cumulatively for restoration of peace and harmony in the state.
Globalization 1991 dagi hongakhiba India gi mahong masi hongakpadagi dak launa 1992 dagi kanna chansalagriba lugis policy hairam bodo hujiki actis policy ama oirabane aduna actis policy jima lagna ba hona ba kanjida Myanmar da kamaina mari sagat ka daba haiba kanjida junta bu kyam kuina leitoi no hairibane question is also aduna government of India na अकोई मिलिटरी युनता है जब बता रहे म्यांमार की लैरी बसी दा कदम मखल की मतें पीरी है बसीजु अदुम अकोई ना उदुन जो लैर बने अदुना जियोपॉलिटिक्स अहों मयाम मला है चाइना दगी संसल लपा मखा की इन्फ्लुएंस मयाम बसो तुम लैता बनते इंग्लो ना बयुम जिदा अदुगा नॉर्दर्न साइड ऑफ इंडिया बसो लैता बनते अदुना ट्रेड कॉमर्स एजुकेशन every form of अकोई की महिंग अमजिदा Ong ba mayam mala abanina mayam na tambiri ba question du dum sumbra nei ningje.
Reception ceremony of writer Tayanjam Mani Singh, who has been conferred with Thokchom Kameniku's Loidang Korilol Mana 2023, has been held today at Haingang Thangapat Mapal Community Hall, being organized by Neta Haingang. The reception ceremony was attended by Waikom Amucho Singh, President Neta Haingang and Mutum Siam Kisor, along with Tayanjam Lupa Singh. It may be mentioned that several plays written by Tayanjam Mani Singh has been aired at Imphal, All India Radio and Neta Haingang. Lions Club of Manipur today organized a peace poster contest on the theme Dare to Dream at Ningthokong Kha Kuno Mandop. Today's peace poster contest was participated by 103 students reading in classes 6 to 8 in 17 different schools from Sunusify to Bisnupur. Cash award and certificates were also distributed to the winners of the contest. In connection with today's peace poster contest, Lions Club Ningthokong 322D President Sangapam Mangal Singh expressed that the peace poster contest has been conducted with a view to produce future peace-loving students who are living in the violent hit Manipur, reeling under turmoil and unrest.
Contest asi masidagi akoina angang sing sigi maraktagi akoina selection 1 first taba second taba third taba haiba khanjagani asi manung first taba su first taba angang aduna akoigi district haiba malai district asi karam manoi bo akoigi lions ki akoigi language da district ai bisi akoigi state marina sabana district amani haibo district asi da akoi district akoigi district sida Lion Club 68 lay. Asi manung na Manipur 31 lay. 31 sidagi aikoina khangalaba district sidi khangalaba sina akoidi multiple laina India gi amuk thagani.
Upon improvement in the law and order situation in the valley districts, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today in Imphal East and Imphal West districts. For Bishnupur district also, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today. Markets and shops are open during the curfew relaxation. Traffic was seen as usual on the road. People rushed to markets and shops to purchase essential items during the curfew relaxation. The 3-day Northeast India Festival (NEIF) was launched on 27 October 2023 in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. The inaugural event of the festival saw the presence of 15 top Vietnamese provincial leaders, officials and industrialists along with a large number of local people. The festival, in collaboration with the Ministry of External Affairs, aims to further strengthen Indian engagement in the region by taking forward the Act East policy by focusing on trade, tourism and cultural exchanges. The third edition of the Northeast India Festival, which has opened a new door to tourism, investment and people-to-people contacts from Northeast India to Vietnam and other Southeast Asian countries. Many important functions and meetings were organized on the second day of this 3-day festival, mainly a series of B2B meetings on tourism with about 70 tour operators from Vietnam, trade and investment meeting with about 100 entrepreneurs from Vietnam, people-to-people exchanges with vice-chancellors of Vietnamese universities with the Northeast. A meeting was held with stakeholders from the Eastern region. Meanwhile, on October 28, cultural shows, fashion shows, music shows, exhibitions and cultural exchange programs were organized at September Park in Ho Chi Minh City. As per India Today and in news, 1 woman died and 36 people were injured in a blast at a convention center in Kalamasuri today morning. At least 10 people suffered more than 50% burns. A Kalamasuri police official said the cause of the blast was unknown. The blast reportedly occurred at a convention center of a Christian group. Meanwhile, a 4-member NIA team rushed to the spot to investigate the matter along with the local police. The police said they received a call about the blast at around 9 a.m. Visuals of the incident showed fire rescue team and police personnel in large number evacuating people from the site. Confirming that 1 woman and 2 others were in critical condition, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said, "It's a very unfortunate incident. We are collecting details regarding the incident. All top officials in Ernakulam are there. We are taking it very seriously. I have spoken to the DGP and we will get more details after the investigation." Disturbing visuals of the blast inside the convention center showed multiple fires inside the hall as people were screaming in fear. Hundreds of people were seen outside the convention center after the explosion. An eyewitness claimed that he heard the noise of 3 blasts. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister lays foundation stones for projects at Kaira, Thokchom district. After 10 days silence, Kuki militants launched fresh attacks targeting Meitei villages at 3 places near Yangang Pokpi and the Yangang Pokpi police station. Manipur's 3rd gold medal secured by Ruban Meitei in vault event at the 37th National Games. Waiting for a final decision from the State Home Department on the stage for destruction of poppy plantation Mahesor Thonauza. Do we not have any right for peaceful assembly and discussion to unite all youths in a democratic country and state like Manipur? YOM. And curfew relaxed in Imphal East and Imphal West till 10 p.m. For Bishnupur district also, curfew has been relaxed till 10 p.m. today. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching.